Benny Blanco is at his breaking point because he cannot handle the stress of marrying Selena Gomez. Her team is freaking out because every little thing about the wedding is wrong. Selena Gomez keeps changing her mind because she wants this day to be a dream. But with friendships falling out and celebrities anticipating the biggest wedding of the year, she's pressuring her team to be perfect. So let's get into it. Weddings are already incredibly stressful, especially if your name is Selena Gomez. And I love Selena, but I would hate to be around her right now because it looks like everyone's feeling the tension. Her high expectations have reportedly left those around her feeling the strain. Sources say that Selena's been very particular about each decision for her wedding, and the growing list of wedding details have her team feeling overwhelmed. They say that Selena Gomez is meticulously planning for her wedding in Montecito, California this September. However, her desire for everything to be top-notch has reportedly been tiring and overwhelming. And it looks like now the wedding planning has turned chaotic. A source claims that Selena wants everything to be perfect, but she keeps changing her mind about the details, even things that seem trivial, that aren't a big deal. In a recent interview that Selena did with therapists, it didn't seem like she was that ecstatic talking about her wedding.
And are you excited for wedding and stuff?
I am. I couldn't be more excited. It's just, there's so much kind of happening in the moment with, he's working on some projects that he has to wrap up, and we just have things we want to finish.
Now, it looks like the guest list is part of the stress. It looks like Selena is going to welcome a high-profile roster of friends, and it looks like she has to have their safety and security figured out, so there's a lot of planning for these people. Quote, Selena's inviting a lot of her famous friends, and some of them need security and special accommodations. Her guest list includes Taylor Swift, Travis Scott, Jennifer Aniston, Cara Delevingne, ooh, don't have any drugs there, Miley Cyrus. We're going to see Steve Martin there, Martin Short. We're also going to see Meryl Streep. Selena also has to decide on her bridesmaids and her maid of honor, and she worries that somebody's going to be offended that they're not asked. Comment below if any of you guys have been in that situation before. Besides that, scheduling the fittings for her dress have been a nightmare because Selena has been so busy. Referring to the bride-to-be, a source claims that Selena's a nervous wreck over it. She wants to get it right and is putting pressure on herself and everyone involved in the wedding planning. And it looks like Selena is worried about choosing a maid of honor, and it looks like there's been a lot of busy schedules, difficulties for dress fittings. I mean, if Taylor Swift is her maid of honor, I don't know how you're going to find time for Taylor. She's way too busy, especially because Taylor's album comes out October 3rd and the wedding is at the end of September. I just hope that Taylor actually shows up and she doesn't pull like a Katy Perry Rihanna when Rihanna was Katy Perry's maid of honor but did not show up. But I did see a random clip that one of my favorite paparazzis, Melanie Miller, took of Selena Gomez at the airport, and she asked her, what's her advice for women who are over 30 and still single?
Selena, how are you? I wanted to ask if you had any advice for women still single in their 30s. Good to see you.
I'm sorry, Melanie, it doesn't look like you're gonna get advice on that one. I have to say, now that I'm 30 and a lot of my friends are 30, most of them are single. So I feel like the marriage clock, the family clock, everything's kind of delayed right now. It looks like Selena wants this wedding to be a perfect 3-day event. I would not want to have to entertain all those people for 3 days. But, you know, she's got that Selena Gomez money, that rare beauty money. An insider says it's not just the ceremony and the reception, it's the festivities surrounding it. It's going to be a 3-day event, very Jeff Bezos of Selena. Of course, Selena has a wedding planner with staff, but she's barking out orders and being picky about everything from the wedding theme to the colors to the flowers to the music. And then all of her flip-flopping isn't helping. It's chaos.
But yeah, I don't know. You know, I'm really, I just have never really felt so sure about something.
I've never seen someone say I'm sure about something but seem so unsure about it. Thankfully, Benny Blanco is stepping in and trying to keep her calm by talking to her gently. And it looks like Benny is urging her to delegate more and not worry. Selena is being picky about everything, and it looks like she wants those finer details figured out. I mean, I'm kind of a control freak, but at the same time, a wedding is a wedding. Just try to enjoy it. Benny's been trying to calm her down by talking to her gently. Oh, I feel like you have to talk to her gently. Can you imagine someone raising their voice at Selena? He's been massaging her neck and shoulders. Wow, neck and shoulders, and trying to get her to do less. I think there's more than just the wedding that's going on in Selena's life. We're going to be talking about some friendship fallouts that she's had recently, but I want to talk about something else. You guys know what happens. You start dating, you get married, then you have kids, and I feel like the kids part has kind of got Selena Gomez in her head. This is full speculation, but you guys know that she has dealt with lupus, which has made it difficult for her to possibly carry a child. And Benny Blanco is so focused on them having kids, them having cute kids, that Selena can't help but worry that she might not be able to make him truly happy by not giving him a baby of their own. In an interview, Benny said that he's dreaming and praying every day that he'll become a dad soon. Benny talks nonstop about how cute their kids will be and what a great mom Selena will be. Selena's desperate to make Benny happy, and she fears that not being able to carry this baby might threaten their relationship. I actually have a lot of empathy, sympathy, all the above for women who cannot carry, who are infertile. It's such a difficult thing to deal with. It messes with your mind. And I don't know if Selena's going through this, but if she is, I could totally understand why. With her autoimmune disease, lupus, and her kidney transplant, it seems like it won't be likely that she also has bipolar disorder. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize she had bipolar disorder. Oh, wow. So she's been dealt quite a plate. And it seems like these medications actually would make pregnancy extremely dangerous. I mean, there's always adoption. Selena's mom, Mandy, is actually adopted, and Selena called this a blessing. But at first, she never envisioned herself adopting until she was told that having a child would be dangerous. Supposedly, Benny is reassuring her that she's way more than just a baby maker in his eyes, but she can't help stressing that he feels like she doesn't quite measure up. That would suck to be Selena Gomez, to have accomplished so much, to be so rich and so successful, but to have this one thing that makes you feel like you can't be adequate. And it's something that she can't control. Not all of the money in the world can go and buy you a new body. Actually, scratch that. Don't go and tell that to the Kardashians, because they will. Recently, Selena and Benny were spotted at a wedding, and the world blew up because they were concerned that it was their wedding. Even SZA commented, "This caption, I panicked, so crazy." So it looks like SZA is going to be there because she is like panicking, like, wait, did Selena Gomez have her wedding? Because she did not arrive. But again, this wasn't their wedding. It was Benny Blanco's friend Dave's. And it looks like Benny actually gave a speech at this wedding. And looking on social media, a lot of people are like, wait, why would Benny give this speech to everyone at this wedding? It's so awkward because he's speaking about other women. Let's take a look.
Dave's just like blabbering about all these women that want to talk to him. And I'm sitting there and I'm saying, Dave, I didn't say Dave, I said Chuck. I said, Chuck, you're talking about these girls, and you got Kristen over there. She's the best girl I've ever seen. You're a fucking moron. And I was like, go out there and find her. And he did. And over the last 5 years, I've gotten to know Kristen. She's so sweet, so funny, and we really just found out, like, in the last, 6 months, that she's 10 times better at Dave than writing any television show. And I know that's going to hurt your ego, but yeah, he likes it.
This comment reads, why would he talk about Dave and other women at his wedding? Nikki asked, why are people finding this sweet? He exposed his friend at his own wedding. This person writes, I'd be so livid if someone gives a speech involving other women at my wedding. What do you guys think of that in the comments below? Now I want to switch gears and talk about some of the friendships that Selena Gomez has had falling outs with recently.
That's why there were 20 people at my birthday. Yeah. Because the 200 people that came to my 30th
Or no longer.
They're segregated.
Yeah.
Properly.
Let's talk about David and Victoria Beckham's son, Brooklyn Beckham, his wife, Nicola Pletz, and the relationship they had with Selena Gomez. Now, these three were really close, actually known as a throuple. Here is a throwback clip of Nicola talking a little bit about Selena Gomez.
It's truly like my chosen sister, and I'm so lucky to have her in my life. I like her support and everything means so much to me. I love her. I would do anything for her. She's just like the truest form of a human angel. She truly is.
So these two are tight, as you guys can hear. They actually have matching angel tattoos, so they are really close friends. It looks like Selena met Brooklyn Beckham back in 2015 at New York Fashion Week. In 2022, she met Nicola, and they became close friends. A year after they met, it looks like the three took a vacation to Mexico. Selena was joking about all the pictures of them together, saying, fine, call us a throuple. But there's been this rift between Brooklyn, Nicola, and the Beckham family. He's become estranged from them, and now it looks like like he's estranged from Selena. So this throuple is no more. A source claims that Selena has grown apart from Brooklyn and Nicola after becoming tired of their diva-like behavior. They say that Nicola's behavior towards her and Vinnie Blanco has been turned into a constant quest for attention. Quote, there were many tense moments. For example, during dinners and lunches, Nicola would try to sit somewhere where photographers could get the best angle of her. She wasn't very nice to Selena if people weren't paying attention to her. So it looks like Nicola is very jealous of Selena. A source claims, I mean, look at Nicola and Brooklyn's inner circle. It's shrinking every week. Some people are turning their backs on them because they don't like how Nicola behaves, and Brooklyn isn't going to change that dynamic. He's not going to, I guess, stand up to his wife. Selena was notably absent from Nicola and Brooklyn's. I hope that's how you say her name. Nicola? I know you guys are going to read me to filth in the comments, but it looks like they had a recent secret vow renewal, which is pretty crazy because this couple is really young. So like what has happened in their marriage that they need to redo their vows again? But Selena wasn't there. And also Nicola and Brooklyn didn't even congratulate Selena Gomez on her engagement to Vinnie Blanco. So the friendship seems like it's been done for a while.
For Nicola privately, claiming she's been distracting her with chats about her upcoming wedding to Vinnie Blanco and regularly checking in. So you got two options. Which one are you going to believe? Do you believe that she is still there privately, but how come she's not there publicly? And second of all, do you think that they're just not friends anymore?
This comment reads, Brooklyn Beckham is in a cult. Or like they didn't want to take her to bed with them. Oh. So they were really a throuple. This person says that Selena's not friends with Brooklyn though. Brooklyn doesn't actually have any friends. The people he hangs out with are actually Nicola's friends. All this Nicola talk, you're gonna make me crave a Coca-Cola. Nicola didn't even acknowledge Selena's engagement. Appears that they've drifted apart. Well, at least that angel tattoo looks super faint. Honestly, I feel like a little scrub, a few exfoliants, and your tattoo's gone. Be Happy commented, I think Selena has a problematic behavior because all her friends have turned away from her and distanced themselves from her. She only seems Snow White to her fans because of her appearance. Here's another clip of Selena Gomez from the Therapist podcast where she's talking about some of the falling outs that she's experienced, and I feel like she's talking about this throuple.
I got burned a few times, a couple times. I like to believe in the good in people. I really like to just forgive. It got to a point where some things you can forgive and move on from.
Right.
But it's not something you should perpetually let happen to you.
Now, maybe Selena doesn't have her, her throuple, her boyfriend and girlfriend to play with anymore, but they're moving on. I saw Selena and Vinnie Blanco had a double date recently. Here they are all together. I feel like everyone in Hollywood, they're just swingers. So are these people all swinging? I don't know. I'm not trying to make that accusation alleged, but I do allegedly see some oysters there. I love some oysters. Wait, look at those. Are those big shrimps that I see? Oh my gosh, my mouth is watering. But yeah, that was Selena Gomez, and it looks like they were hanging out with some of Selena's friends who are on the show she's on, Only Murders in the Building. Oh, and it looks like they had a meal of oysters and tiger shrimp. That's my kind of meal. I feel bad. I listen to all of Selena Gomez's music, but I've never watched Only Murders in the Building. Comment below if you guys have seen that before. Is it like I'm assuming it's a crime show, but is it scary? Is it like American Horror Story? Can you give me something like, is it like Abbott Elementary? Kind of give me the vibe. What's the vibe of it? But let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in a new video soon. Actually, just go ahead and open a P.O. Box package. If you guys did not know, I'm currently in Virginia because my mom had a surgery, so I am helping her out here, which is why I've got a stripper pole in the basement. And no, it's not my mom's, but this package, it looks like it's from Mellow Fellow Fun. Interesting. Okay, so we've got this bubble wrapped thing, and it looks like we've got something that's going to tell me what it is. Mellow Fellow Roll On Relief Blend Cucumber Cantaloupe. Interesting. Now, I don't know if this is like a pain thing, but thank you for sending me this. You guys know I get really bad neck pain, but this looks like it's more maybe a scent. Mellow Fellow. Oh, the Relief Blend. Oh, it has CBD and stuff in it. Oh my gosh, I always have the worst neck pain. Let's go ahead and do a quick tutorial. Oh, because my neck is killing me right now. Ooh, it smells good too. I'm not going to be like CBD high, right? I got some more filming to do. And I got some ideas for you guys. Ooh, it smells really good. Wow. Okay, well, I'm going to let you guys know in a future video if this hits. But thank you, and I'll see you in a new one soon. Bye, guys.